Hello, all my dear students. My name is Ajay Gulati. Welcome to Shri Jain's Rank Zone classes. Students, I'm your friend and mentor for the mathematics portion. And dear students, today we will be starting with the topic mixture and allegations. Okay, so our topic will be mixtures and allegations. There aren't too many basics which I need to teach you. We will directly start with the questions, and everything will be very easily sorted. You will be able to solve all the questions. Okay, let's start. Let's take the first question. What we have is I'll directly take things by question basis. Okay. So the question we have is a jar contains 10 red marbles and 30 green ones. How many red marbles must be added to the jar so that the 60% of the marbles will be red? See, a jar contains 10 red marbles and 30 green ones. Okay. Red, green. How many red marbles must be added to the jar so that 60% of the marbles will be red? Let's say, assume X red marbles are added. Now, since red marbles are added, what will happen? Red by green will be what? Red by green will be red will be 10 plus x, green will be 30. This is equal to 60%. So that 60% of the marbles will be red. See, dear students, now 60% of the marbles are red. You have to think about it carefully. See, if I say 60% marbles are red, so rest 40% will be rest 40% will be the green ones. So that way this will be 40. Okay, dear friends. X red marbles are added now. How many are the red marbles? Red marbles are 60% marbles are red. So 40% will be green. Okay, dear students. So red upon green will be like this. Now, if I want to cancel, I can cancel it this way. What do I get if I just let's multiply? No problem over here. 40 plus 4x is equal to 180, or I can say 4x is equal to 180 minus 40, 140. You can do this sort of calculation. X is equal to 140 divided by 40 or by 4. Okay, x is equal to 35. Therefore, 35 red marbles must be added. Okay, dear students, let's move ahead. Let's take the next one. 20 liters of mixture contains 20% alcohol and the rest water. Overall, 20 liters. It contains how much alcohol water? 20 contains 20% alcohol and the rest water. So alcohol is how much? 20%. Water is how much? Water is how much? 40%. Remaining 80%. Okay, 80% is the water. So that way, if this is 4, this is 16. Okay. If 4 liters of water we mix in it, the percentage of alcohol in the new mixture is now how much alcohol is added now? 4 liters alcohol is added. When 4 liters of alcohol is added, then what will happen, dear students? Then new alcohol will be how much? New alcohol will be 4 plus 4, and new total mixture. New total mixture content will be how much? 4 plus 16, that is 20. This is 8. New alcohol will be 4 only. New total high 4 liter of water be added. Okay. Now 4 liter water is added. I read it wrong, students, initially. So percentage of alcohol now. What is the percentage of alcohol? The percentage of alcohol will be 4 by 24. 4 by 20 into 100. Okay. What am I doing, students? It's maybe not my day. This is 4 by 20. This is 24. I'm so sorry for doing such silly mistakes. So this will be 100 by 6 or 1 by 6 into 100%. I have told you this thing enormous like innumerable number of times. This is 16 2 by 3. We have discussed it many a times. 100 1 by 6 converted into percentages 6 by 2 by 3 percent. Let's move to the next one. So student, the next question we have is 300 gram of sugar solution has 40% of sugar in it. How much sugar should be added to make it 50% in the solution? See, initially what do we have? Total solution is how much? Total solution is 300 gram. Okay. How sugar content is how much? The sugar content is 40%, or you can say 120 gram. So far everything is clear. How much sugar should be added to make it 50% in the solution? Now, how much sugar should I add so as to make it 50% in the solution? See, now let's assume x gram be added. Okay, x gram sugar be added. So, what will happen if I add sugar, x gram sugar? The sugar content will be 300 plus x. I'm very sorry, 120 plus x. Total content will be 300 plus x, so as to make it 50%. Now this is 50%. That way I can say 120 plus x divided by 300 plus x will be 1 by 2. Okay, dear students. So what will happen is 240 plus 2x is equal to 300 plus x. From here 2x minus x is equal to x. This is 60 grams. So easily done, my dear students. Okay, let's move to the next one. An hour long test has 60 problems. If a student completes 30 problems in 25 minutes, then the required seconds he has taken on an average for completing each of the remaining problems. See, students, first of all, let's talk about total and everything. Total is 60 problems, time is 60 minutes. Okay, how much portion is finished? We are being told that 30 problems have been done in 25 minutes. Okay, he is doing the questions at a good pace. How much portion remaining? The portion remaining is 30 problems are still remaining. The time remaining is 35 minutes. Average time to solve remaining will be how much? 35 minutes remaining to solve 30 problems. But the question is in second. So what I'll do, 35 into 60 seconds by 30. Okay, so that will give me what? This divided by 2. 70 seconds to solve one problem. 70 seconds per problem. I'm sure this must be clear to all of you. Okay, dear students, let's move ahead. This is a good question. A beaker contains acid and water in the ratio 1 is to x. Let's say this is acid, 1 part. Water is how many parts? X. So acid plus water will be what? 1 plus x, that is total. Okay, this is total. Now, when 300 ml of mixture and 50 ml of water are mixed, the ratio of acid and water becomes 2 is to 5. So total what we have now, we have 300 ml this mixture plus 50 ml water. Okay, dear students. Now what will happen is, see, acid, let's take acid upon water content. Now this is a bit tricky, you will have to be a bit careful first. See how much acid will be there. Acid is 1 part out of total of 1 plus x parts in 350 ml. This is acid. How much will be water? Water will be x parts out of 1 plus x parts in 350 ml, plus there is 50 ml more water. This ratio is given to us as 2 by 5. I can write this as 350 upon 1 plus x. That will be cancelled. How come? Upon 350x plus this 50 plus 50x. This is equal to 2 by 5. Okay, dear friends. Now if I cancel this, 2 cancelled by 350. So I just did a small mistake. This is 300 everywhere, not 350. 300, 300. Okay, so 300, yes. So now if I cancel this 2 by 300, I get 150. So 150 into 5 will be 750 is equal to this multiplied 300x plus 50x, that is 350x plus 50, or I can say 350x is equal to 700, that is x is equal to 2. The ratio was 1 is to x or 1 is to 2. This is your answer. Okay, dear students. Let's take the next question. If you want, you can have a look at this question. Okay, this is an important one and a little bit tough. Let's move towards the next one. Let's take the next one. This is also a good question. A mixture is composed of 11 parts of pure milk and 2 parts of water. If 35 liters of water were added to the mixture, then the new mixture will contain twice as much pure milk as water. Then how many liters of pure milk does the original mixture contain? See, mixture is composed of 11 parts of pure milk and 2 parts of water. Okay, milk 11 parts. Water is how many parts? 2 parts. Total is 13 parts. Okay. 35 liters of water were added to the mixture, then the new mixture will contain twice as much pure milk as water. Okay. See, in this ratio, in this, see, we have 11x milk upon water. How much water is being added? 35-liter water is added. 35 liters water is added. Now what will happen? Milk upon 11 water will be 11x upon 2x plus 35. This ratio is given to us as if contain twice as much pure milk as water. So it will be 2 upon 1. Now this can be easily simplified. How come? 11x is equal to 2 into 2x, that will give me 4x plus 70. 7x is equal to 70, x is equal to 10. So we need to find out pure milk initially. Pure milk initially is equal to how much? 11x. That will give you 1 1 0. Clear? Let's move to the next one. A jar contains a blend of a fruit juice and water in the ratio 5 is to x. See, juice, water. This ratio is 5x. So total will be how much? Total will be 5 plus x. Let's see what is being asked in the question. I'm just writing down basic information. Okay. When 1 liter of water is added to 4 liters of blend, the ratio of fruit juice to water becomes 1 is to 1. See, now what we have, 4 liter juice mix, juice mixture plus 1 liter water. This is the juice mixture. Juice mixture contains, what does the juice mixture contains? 5 parts. Water is x parts. Okay. So 4 liter. Now let's talk about juice and water. How much juice will be there in 5 liters? 4 liter. It will be, see, juice is 5 out of 5 plus x parts into 4. In the denominator, water, I will write water. Water is x out of 5 plus x parts into 4 plus how much? 1 liter water. So what do I get? I will get 20 upon this 5 plus x will be cancelled. 4x plus 5 plus x. This ratio is given to us as 1 is to 1. So from here, what do I get? 20 is equal to 5x plus 5, or 15 is equal to 5x. X is equal to 3. Okay, my dear students. I hope this part is clear. Let's move ahead. Let's take the next one. 40 liters of 60% concentration of acid solution is added to 35 liters of 80% concentration of acid solution. First of all, we have 40 liter with 60% acid Then we have 35 liter with 80% acid. What is the concentration of acid in the new solution? Acid in the new solution is C. Let's talk about acid. Okay. See, this is total is how much? This total is 40. First of all, let's talk about total. Total is equal to 75 liter. Let's talk about acid only. Okay. Acid is how much? Acid will be 40 into 0.6 plus 35 into 0.8. That will give you 24 plus 28. So percentage of acid will be how much? Percentage of acid will be, the percentage of acid will be, this is 24 plus 28 is equal to 52. 52 upon 75 into 100, or you can say 52 into 4 by 3. You cancel it by 25. That will give you 208 by 3. 67 into 3 is 201. So this becomes 69 1 by 3. Okay, dear students, clear so far? Let's take the next one. A vessel contains a 32-liter solution of acid and water in which ratio of acid and water is 5 is to 3. See, we have 32 liters, the ratio of acid and water. This is 5 is to 3, or I can say 20 is to 12. Fine. If 12 liters of the solution are taken out and 7.5 liters of water are added to it, then what is the ratio of acid and water in the resulting solution? See, this is just a trick to fool you, to waste your time. We were initially given 32 liters, now 12 liters are remaining. So remaining is equal to 20 liters. So all this, whatever I have wasted, if I start doing calculation based on this, I will be a fool. Now let's divide this 20 into 5 is to 3. 20 divided into 5 is to 3, this is acid, this is water, this is 5 part, this is 3 part, this become how much? This become 12.5, this becomes 7.5. Now what will happen is, now talk about acid and water. Acid is 12.5. How much water is added? 7.5 liter water is added. When 7.5 liter of water is added, so it will be 7.5 plus 7.5, so it becomes 12.5 upon 15, or 5 by 6. This will be your answer. Clear? This is your answer. Let's move to the next one. This appears to be a good question. 2/3 of the number of employees of a company are male and the rest are females. See, let's say total employees. Assume total employees be X. Now, X, let's divide it into male and female. male, female. So two-third are male, so it becomes male becomes two-third x, so female becomes one-third x. Clear so far? It must be clear so far. Okay. If 3 by 5 of the 3 by 8 of the male employees and 2 by 5 of the female employees are temporary employees and the total number of permanent employees is 740. Okay, we are being told the number of permanent employees. So let's talk about permanent employees. 3/8 of the male employees are temporary. I need to talk about permanent. See here, 3/8 are temporary, so 5 by 8 are permanent. Okay, so 5 by 8 of 2 by 3x, these are permanent, plus here how many, and the female, and 2 by 5 of the female employees, so 3 by 5 are permanent again, so 3 by 5 of one third, these are permanent. Okay, this is given permanent are how many, 740 is equal to, this will be 5 by 12. Okay, plus 1 by 5x. So if I solve this equation further, what I will get is 740 is equal to 25x plus 12x. 25x plus 12x divided by 60. This is 37x. 37x by 60 is equal to 740. If you cancel 37 by 740, you will 20. Therefore, x is equal to 20 into 60, which is equal to 1200 total employees. Now, what is being asked? The 7 by 50 of the total number of employees exceed the number of temporary female employees by. Now, what is being asked? See, uh, 7 by 15 of the total number of employees, let's say 7 by 15x minus total number of temporary female employees. So temporary female employees is 2 by third of female employees are temporary, minus 2 by 5 of how many female are there, one third x. So that will be 7 by 15x minus 2 by 15x. This will come out to be 5 by 15x or one third x, which is equal to 400. This is your answer, my dear students. Okay, let's take the next one. This we have done. Let's take the next one. This has also been done. I think now they are repeated. This is also being done. This is a new one. I think I should increase the size further. This might be a bit too small. Now it must be visible. In a school, 4 by 9 of the students are girls. Okay, 4 by 9 students are girls. Let's say total school strength. Okay, total strength, let's say, is S. Out of this, how many girls and how many boys? 4 by 9 5/9, ठीक है. Okay, dear students, 4/9 of the number of students are girls and the rest are boys. Fine, 5/9 are boys. Now, 3/5 of the number of boys are below 12 years of age. 3/5 of the so what do we require first? If the number of what is given is 480, what is the number of students below 12 years? So let's deal in below 12 years. 3/5 of the number of boys are below 12 years. So 3/5 of this, okay, below 12 years, below 3/5 of this. So that means what do I get? I get 3/5 of 5/9 s. This is below 12 years. 3/5 of the number of boys are below 12 years of age, and 5/12 of the number of girls are 12 years or above. So below 12 years will be 7/12. 7/12. So I can say 7/12 of 4/9 s. Now whatever you can cancel, just cancel. This becomes s. 4/12, 327. So that is 7/20, 7s plus 1/3s. This is given to you, my dear students, as 480. If I simplify it, 21s plus 27s by 81 is equal to 480. That way, this becomes 48s is equal to 480 into 81. So school strength comes out to be 810. The school strength is 810. Next. Then 5/8 of the total number of students in the school will be equal to, you need to find 5/8 of the total number of 5/18 of the total number of students. Now 5/18 is equal to, see how can you cancel? Let's cancel by 9. This comes 2, this comes 90. Or I can say 5 into 45. This is equal to 2 to 5. This is your answer, my dear students. Let me check if there is any more question which can be done. And if you want, you can have a look at the previous one for a second. You can just have a look. Let's move to the next one. In an office, 5/8 of the total number of employees are males and the rest are females. Let's talk about total employees. Okay, E. Total employees E. How many are males? 5/8 are males. Rest 3/8 will be females. 2/5 of the number of males and non-technical workers, while this is not and this is R, okay, are non-technical, while 2/3 of the number of females are technical workers. What fraction of the total number of employees are technical workers? We need to find the total technical workers. 2/5 of the male are non-technical. So technical will be how much? 3/5. Technical will be as per here. This will be 3/5. So what will happen? 3/5 into 5/8 employees plus. Let's talk about females. 2/3 of the number of female are technical workers. 2/3 of the 3/8 of the female employees are technical workers. So how much are the technical people now? This is, if I cancel by 5, you get 3/8e plus 2/8e, or 5/8 employees are technical. This has been done quite easily. Okay. So technical are 5/8 employees. Let me take one more question. Yeah. In an examination, average marks obtained by the girls of a class is 85 and the average marks obtained by the boys of the same class is 87. Okay. If the girl and boys are in the ratio 4 is to 5, average marks of the whole class is closest to. See, let's do it by basic method first. In an exam, average marks obtained by the girls of a class is 85. Scores scored by girls is 85, and that obtained by the boys is 87. If the girl and boys are in the ratio 4 is to 5, let's say there are 4 girls and there are 5 boys. This is the total score. This is total score. When this is total score, average will be how much? Average will be total score divided by number of students. That will be what? Total score will be 4 into 85, 340 plus 5 into 87, 435 divided by 4 plus 5. Let's say 4 girls, 5 boys. 4 girls and 5 boys. This will be how much? 775 by 9, or I can say 720 plus 36 minus 1 or plus 27 plus 8 by 9. I hope I'm not doing any mistake. 4 into 85 will be 320. 5 into 87 will be 435. 775 by 9, 720 plus 27 plus 8. Yeah, a small mistake which I was doing. This is 720 plus 55. 55 I will write as further 54 plus 1. 720 divided by 9, 80. 54 divided by 9, 1 by 9. So this will be 86.1 approximately, or 11111. This is your answer, my dear students. Another method I will tell you when I will be telling you proper allocation method. I hope so far things are clear to all of you. This is one type of concept which I have covered in this class. Next class, we'll meet again tomorrow. Next class, I will be doing proper mixtures and alligations. Okay. So far, it was only the basics which could be done by ratio method. Now, let's move ahead to other questions. Let's start. Now I'm taking a leave. We'll meet again tomorrow. Bye, dear students. Take care.